Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and today is one of those days. Liverpool is going to play against Aston Villa. Going to play
Beats the goalkeeper. He just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Pence, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.
Hello guys, welcome back. We are back again. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and today we are going to be watching one of those games where we are watching Liverpool battle again with Aston Villa. But let's just not forget something about this game when we talk about it. This is one of those games that left us speechless the last time when these two teams met. Liverpool were 100% humiliated by Aston Villa. Some people use this blaming game saying that it was that we were in their own they said that we were at their own home ground, so we kind of like suffered and stuff like that. Well, I just don't really know which one to follow at the moment. But what we know is this: Liverpool lost horribly. If I have to say it, they lost horribly to this team. And if we're gonna get a time or if we're gonna get a chance to rewrite our mistakes, this is exactly the time where we're gonna be seeing what happens in this game. So I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. What are you expecting to see from this fixture? Yeah, we have Mr. Gameplay on this stream right now who just sent his view saying that Liverpool, his predictions that Liverpool will win by 4 goals to nil. That is interesting because I don't know. I don't want to lie to you. I don't know how this fixture is going to go like, but one thing that I know is that it's going to be interesting. There are going to be a lot of things that are going to be covered. We're going to see a lot of things happening in this fixture. But also, let's not forget this. It is my belief, or it is my belief that we've heard that there are some players who have contacted COVID-19 in the Aston Villa camp, and that they have contacted COVID-19, it means that they will not feature in the game. And I hate to say this, but it seems like as Liverpool have come to a point where we are now relying on other players or on other people contacting COVID-19 to go perform so well on these fixtures. And I hate to admit it, but I am really afraid about this game. I just don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm hoping that my team doesn't disappoint me. But at the same time, I know the enemy we are battling. I know how dangerous they are. I know how they can hurt us. But anyway, it's not the only game that is going to be played in the FA Cup build up. Or right now, we are here at the previous show where we're going to try to review each and every games and try to give our predictions on how the games are gonna go like, and try to look at what happens in the fixtures, and maybe just talk about which games we expected to see and what is going to happen. Because remember, there's still some couple of teams that are from the championship in this fixture. So really looking at them, there are not really some teams that we need to be worried about or need to be talking more about. Because at the moment, looking at where they are, that's still probably a long country mile for them to actually see what they're going to give us in the Premier League. But also, that doesn't take away the fact that Liverpool are playing a good team, a team that has beaten them, a manager who looks like at this moment actually knows the weakness of Liverpool or actually understand the tactics of Jurgen Klopp and is able to use them against him. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys, because the most important thing about this issue is this. First, how will Liverpool line up against this team? The last time when we played with these guys in this fixture, we played them in the FA last year and they beat us by 5 goals to one. If I'm not making a mistake, it was 5 goals to one. Now that we're meeting them again for the second time in this season, how many goals will they beat us? Because we are really afraid. We just don't know what is going to happen. I literally don't know what's going to happen, but I'll be interested to see what happens because we're gonna be looking at this fixture with the idea of remembering what happens. And I'm also thinking as a fan that I feel like Liverpool lost their mojo this season after the 7-2 defeat. So if we go back to this Villa Park and play like Villa Park as it is the scariest place we can ever be in the league, we go back to Villa Park and go beat this team, we might at least or literally get back to where we are, maybe get our mojo back to actually start winning games because we have not been doing that for such a long time. And I'm hoping that this is the fixture where Liverpool find themselves because we have not been ourselves, people. Let's just face it. No matter how much we want to hide it, no matter how much we act it, we have not been ourselves since the 7-2 defeat. Okay, we beat Aston Crystal Palace by 7-0, but that was just Crystal Palace, people. Because if we were good, we were okay since then we would have gotten a victory against all the teams that we drew with after that game and also the defeat that we got against Southampton. So Jurgen Klopp has a problem. As much as we are hearing that they're not going to do any things in transfer, signing people and bringing people into the club, he has a problem and he has to find a way to deal with it. And if this is one of the games that is going to help him to come back, and he is forced to put some of the biggest names that we know in the world of football, or some of the players that we know in the world of football, then I say in this moment on, we have no choice. Then he has to definitely do that. But at the same time, we should not forget that Liverpool have a clash at Anfield with Manchester United, the team that is actually on form at the moment in the Premier League on the 17th of January. So imagine he puts on the biggest team, he puts on Mohamed Salah, Mane, and all the guys that will be playing. Imagine he does that. They go play against this Aston Villa, which is to be believed that we are going to be playing under 23 because of COVID-19 situation, which I'm not really believing until I see the team of Aston Villa coming out of that tunnel with the young kids. So imagine that happens. Okay, we put on this big team that is actually going to go to give us the result that we're looking for. Then we go, then we pick up some crazy small knocks. Imagine a knock to Salah, imagine a knock to Mane, Firmino, and some of the biggest players we need. Fabinho, who is apparently or currently the most important player in Liverpool at the moment. Imagine if they put the only senior defender. Imagine I'm calling a midfielder defender, but we have no choice, guys. The only senior defender in Fabinho who gets in and gets an injury or gets a knock while we have a clash against Manchester City, Manchester United. What will happen? Or does that mean that happening to us? You literally understand to me. This is exactly what's going to be happening to us. So it's going to be interesting to see how Klopp is able to balance this and how he's going to make this work for him. Because trust me, it's not an easy game. I repeat, it's not an easy game. It's one of those games that I'm actually worried to go to. One of those games that I just don't know what's going to happen to, and one of those games that I wish, if it was even possible, they could just jump in and maybe give those COVID-19 situation and make it just go away because I cannot deal with the defeat right now. As much as Jurgen Klopp has already managed this season to embarrass us, I cannot deal with that. I can literally not deal with that. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. I've done a lot of short videos concerning this issue, talking about this issue, trying to give my own thoughts, trying to make people understand where I'm coming from, trying to give people an idea of what animal we are literally dealing with in this game that is going to be played today. I don't know if you get it, guys, but that's where I am at the moment. I just don't know what's going to happen, and I'm hoping that we win. I literally hoping that we win, but I also went into the Southampton game with the point in the situation and the belief that we're going to win the game, and I was disappointed. I'm coming on into this game with a belief that we can win because I'm a Liverpool fan. There is no way in this world I'm gonna go to any game believing that I'm gonna lose because I hope that I win every single time. So I don't know because I believe that Klopp is a mastermind. He has everything that he needs in his disposal. He's gonna find a way, or he's gonna literally try to look for ways to get a victory in this game. But how is the victory going to come? Literally, I have no idea. And that's the interesting part of the football. So, guys, FA Cup is back, like I said, and the FA Cup is starting with the best, and we're gonna see some interesting games. So, I'm gonna go through all the games that are gonna be played in FA Cup, looking at them one by one, then try to analyze. Now, going by one and giving my predictions after the end of the game. So, the interesting part looking at this information that I have, the last game that Liverpool played was against Everton, and what a goal that was scored by the youngster. Um, what's his name? Curtis Jones. That tenor that he scored Pickford and left Pickford just speechless. Look at how far I have to go to just look for the Everton game so that I actually have a backing to my craziness. Whatever people try to say on that. Oh man, there are a lot of games. There are literally a lot of games. Okay. If I've missed it, guys, please tell me and try to correct me because I've just went through a lot of games that I wasn't even supposed to go through. But anyway, let's move on and let's look at what is exactly what we're dealing with in this game and what is going to happen in this fixture and what people are expecting to see from these fixtures that are there today. So some of the teams I will not talk too much about them because I have no idea who they are and how they can actually affect my team. But in some of the fixtures, I will definitely give my own thoughts and give exactly an analysis that actually makes sense because it's gonna make sense as we go on. So let's see what happens, people. Sorry for that. There was an emergency that I had to run out of the house to go give. But anyway, let's see what happens. So Liverpool, as it is the first game which they have actually decided to make it the first game. I didn't expect this. Is a battling against Aston Villa today around 9:45, as you can see my time. Then we also have this also on the same time Wolves playing against Crystal Palace around the same time as well. Everton playing against Rotherham. I have no idea what game is that. So it's tomorrow. So it means Everton are not out. So I don't remember where exactly Everton was beaten in this game. So we will definitely find out on that exactly what happens. Many things are happening in people. Sorry for that. But anyway, I'm back. So, like I said, Aston Villa versus Liverpool, Wolves versus Crystal Palace, Everton versus Rotherham, and we have Benwood versus Mill. I don't even know what that game is all about. I won't even waste my time on that because I literally don't know the teams. I'm sorry to the fans. That's just the truth. I have no idea. Then we have Little Star versus Reading. We have Nottingham Forest versus Cardiff. Then we also have going through the list because I'm still going through the list, guys. We also have Norwich is playing against Coventry. We have Cut. Is it Country? This is Derby County. Then we have Blackburn Rovers playing against. Is it Doka? What is that? Oh my God! Some of the games playing against Penson. Then we have PQR versus Fulham, Stranraer versus Swansea, Burnley versus Dinko. A lot of games, guys. Sheffield is actually in there. Bournemouth. Some of the teams that went out, but also some biggest games that are gonna be taken out of this game. We also have Arsenal tomorrow playing against Newcastle United. Newcastle. That is an important fixture. I can't wait to see what happens in that fixture. It's gonna be interesting to see.